Welcome into another telecast of LMC Media here at Hommocks Ice Rink. I am Charlie McGraw alongside cameraman Nick Gutierrez and Rob Moretti, LMC community sports producer and the man behind the scenes as Mamaroneck wins the face-off here in the Division I semifinal Section 1 rematch from last year where Mamaroneck was upset by Eastchester. After 37 saves were made by J.P. Rosabella. He's back in goal. He's one of the shorter goalies you'll see. And that one goes wide. And the shot by Eastchester. Mamaroneck won the face-off. Eastchester then had it. Mamaroneck getting physical behind the net, and then finally Takaya steals it, and he'll bring it up. That is Riku Takaya. They play it forward, intercepted there. The shot goes wide. And it's covered up by Rosabella. We have some pushing and shoving here, and the refs have to break it up. It was between Max Notiff and Will Stupart. He's just not with the easiest numbers to read. Brought forward here and intercepted by Montoni, who scored the goal last week, and that's a penalty, big penalty, a trip, obvious penalty, and they cover it up and tripping. Very obvious call. That'll be a 2-minute penalty. And that was on the side too. Not like a trip before the goal, but Luca Rigi, 2 minutes for tripping. First penalty of the game, and we'll see the Mamaroneck power play that they scored 8 goals last week, and none of them were power plays, and they had 3 chances too. So first penalty of the game, Luca Rigi tripping, the freshman, a minute and 25 seconds in. As this year, we play 17-minute periods. Last year, they only played 15. I think in the playoffs, though, if I'm not mistaken, Rob, they played 17 last year. In the playoffs? Hockey. Pretty sure that you had said that the playoffs, they switched to 17. Even though they had 15 during the regular. But all the games this year are 17-minute periods. Which makes a 51-minute game instead of a 45-minute game. That one blocked before it got to Rosabella, and the shot is stopped by Rosabella. Notiff had the opportunity to score with the wide open net, and Rosabella got on his knees and got his glove down. Could see how he shut him out last year with the 37 saves. He's already made 2. And one play he made wasn't technically a save. Notiff has it, passes to Loga. Loga has it, big Tyler Loga, the defenseman, with it behind the goal. Notiff, shot, save, Rosabella. Max Notiff shot is stopped by J.P. Rosabella, and that's his 3rd save. 14:22 left, so only 2 minutes and 38 seconds gone by. 48 seconds left on the tripping penalty from Luke Arajihi. Spano has it, passes to Montoni. Montoni kind of slipped. And front, Loga, they're trying to send it into him. Play it around. And played in front. Rosabella comes out and he'll stuff it. And it'll be a face-off in front of him with 13:57 remaining. Rosabella like a cat out there. Played back, the shot blocked, another shot blocked. And cleared with 10 seconds left on the power play. 4 shots for Tigers, all stopped by Rosabella. stolen by ETBE, which is Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Edgemont, and a save made by Rita, his first of the game. Face off in front of Rita will be won by Eastchester. They play it toward, and Montoni with the shove. That was Barenblatt, Asher Barenblatt. And they play it around. Drucio can't get it. That's Torrey on the ice over there. Kevin Torrey. Drucio got tangled. And that play in front, and Rita with the nice swat save by Jeff Rita. And that's his second of the game. And it'll be a face-off in front of him with 12:42 left in this first period. No score here on LMC Media. Thank you for joining us on YouTube or on Public Access TV in Larchmont and Mamaroneck. This game is live, 0-0, rematch from the Section 1 Division 1 semifinal last year. Mamaroneck looking for some revenge as they were upset by ETBE, 1-0 as the goalie, JP Rosabella, was the goalie still, made 37 saves. But ETBE was undefeated until the other day, and that could have been a penalty, but the ref didn't see it. Looked like a trip. Notif lays a hit, Loga lays a hit, and they got it back to Kaya. Pretty physical game so far. Seven and 1, Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Edgemont, and 7-0 Mamaroneck. We'll be back here tomorrow night too against Horace Greeley, 8 p.m. prime time game against, switched it to Horace Greeley. And that one goes behind the net and intercepted by and laying the hit was Justin Fox. That one will come around. A lot of slipping and sliding out there on both sides, and that is a penalty. You got a boarding. Boarding will be the call. The official was closer to us than he was to the call, but he had a perfect angle, and I saw it too, boarding. And we'll see what they give us, 2 or it'll be 2 minutes. 2 minutes boarding for Earl Gretzinger. Earl Gretzinger, senior defenseman, 2 minutes boarding. ETBE killed off the first power play of Mamaroneck, and we'll see if they can kill off this penalty as well. 2 minutes, Gretzinger. This one hits the post, and then it goes wide. The shot by Takaya. Torrey hit the post. Torrey in front gets it back, and he's laying out hits. Kevin Torrey, and they play it forward. Coach Schaap mixing up the power play line here. There's the last 4 we've seen here on LMC have been failed. Takaya nearly put the rebound in, but it is gobbled up by Rosabella, and he's got 7 saves in less than 7 minutes. Rosabella with another save off the shot by Denty. Denty plays it to Notif, and that one goes well wide. Takaya thought about passing back to Denty. He has him if he wants him. Instead, he's looking for a pass to Notif. Can't get it, and he gets it back to Denty. Denty plays it wide, and Notif is wide. And no good. And this one's, looked like he had it in his glove, but it went high. It went above him. Rosabella. And Mamaroneck dominating on this power play. And shot by the defenseman. Shokrian is wide. Still 7 shots and 7 saves. Rosabella cleared that one. Make it 8 saves. With 9:25 left and 27 seconds left on the second Mamaroneck power play of the game. A tripping and a boarding are the two penalties. That one played to Montoni, who scored coming out of the penalty box on a nice goal last week. That one wide. And a clear finally by ETBE with 6 seconds. And Rita will touch it. Rita just has the one save. Looked like he had 2 before. Coming out and looking for a Loga. And he'll just go to the bench and they'll change up Will Gertzinger. Montoni, he gets it. He weaves forward. And they play it back. And Montoni plays it. Shot save, Rita. Jeff Rita with the save, number 2. And the point blank shot gave a rebound, but it was cleared wide. Icing. Coach Schaap did not like that. He said it wasn't an icing. Coach Schaap called an icing. And the refs changed it. They faced off in the middle instead of it being faced off in front of Eastchester. ETBE. Coach Steve Forza Julia didn't like that call, but they put it right in the middle, and they were able. Coach Schaap won the argument. Because instead of it being in front of Rita and an icing, they put it right in front of the middle. Right at mid-ice, excuse me. ETBE has it here. Still 0-0. 9 shots on goal for Mamaroneck, all saved by JP Rosabella. And 2 shots for ETBE, both saved by Jeff Rita. Gersinger. A couple hits on Gretzinger, excuse me. Denty plays it around where he's got Loga. Loga to Takaya. Takaya can't squirm him around. He stopped and poked away by Denty. Notif has it. Takaya passes, and he's got a man, and he goes into the goalie. And Rosabella's down, and the coach doesn't like that. As he went right into Rosabella, and Rosabella's hurt. So Rosabella's down, and he's hurt, and he's not getting up. So we'll be right back on LMC Media.
Large Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media. Building community through media.
Back here on LMC Media, just seeing the last Eastchester player to come in as they'll play 5-on-5 as going into the box for, it looked like interference with Seward, and it might have been a penalty as well. There were 2 penalties. It's 88, Liam Angelone. It's tough to tell as they're on the far side as we're in where the fans, there's no fans allowed, so where the fans are. We're not on the other side, and that's a hit. Players hurt, and they got tangled. Eastchester players hurt, and we'll be right back on LMC Media. Back-to-back injuries here in about a span of 10 seconds.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org.
Back here on LMC Media, that was Anderson Ing, the senior co-captain. He got tangled with a Mamaroneck player into the boards, and it looked scary at first. Me and my cameraman Nick Gutierrez thought it was going to be a long delay, but instead he was only down for about 2 minutes. He got up and pretty tough. And before that, goalie J.P. Rosabelle, he was down for more. He was down for about 4 minutes, but he's still in there and playing. So the 2 injuries for ETBE took about a 6-minute delay, but we're back playing, and they seem both. Ing isn't playing; he's on the bench, but Rosabella is in goal. So they're coincidental minors. It was David O'Shaughnessy, excuse me, and Seward, who had the 2 penalties. And they're both in the box, but they play 5-on-5. Even strength. Nice move there, and a golden chance wide, Luke Ferrara. Another shot wide. 10-3 shots. Montoni's there, but they'll call it an icing. 10-3 shots in favor of Mamaroneck, 5:10 left in this first period. No score here on LMC Media, YouTube, Public Access TV, Largemont, Mamaroneck. Eastchester only has about, on their bench, they have a backup goalie, and they really only have about 14 players. There's 3, 6, 8, 11, 13 players. There's 5 on the ice now. Oh, and the one in the penalty box, so that's 12, and the 2 goalies. So 14 players. That's not even enough for 3 lines with a backup goalie. Wow. Mamaroneck has enough for 4 lines. They got more than 20 players. Loga's shot can't get off, and he gets it back, and he puts it wide of Rosabella. I haven't had a shot on goal in a while. A couple wide. His logo comes out. Playing it back. Back to Denty. He shoots, and he just went wide. Might have hit the post. Hit the post. Denty had a wide open shot chance, and that one was saved by Rita, but Denty had a wide open chance, and he had a nice shot, and he just hit the post after getting a nice play pass from Montoni, who got it from Shokrian. Actually, he might have got it from Shokrian, and Shokrian got it from Montoni. Nonetheless, Denty with the best chance, and that's a shot But technically, it's not a shot on goal because it wasn't saved, but it hit the post. That was the best shot of the game for either team. Just hear the oh and ah from the players. Ooh, good hit there. Laying out. Shokrian laid out. Kyle Dillon. Oh, and shot. Saved by Rita. He gives a rebound. Cleared for a second. He can't pounce on it, and now he does. Rita makes the save. Loose. He made the save. It was loose. It was still loose, and then he dove on it and just put his mitt on top of it, and it stays 0-0 with 3:20 left in this first period. Thanks so much for watching us here on LMC Media. It is 0-0, 10-5 shots in favor of Mamaroneck over ETBE. Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Edgemont. Brought up by Knowles, Will Knowles. He stops, has Montoni. Montoni, ooh, right into the boards. That's a boarding penalty. Another penalty. Couldn't really stop, and Montoni was there, and it just accidental, but it was right there and obvious. Third penalty, fourth penalty, third, boarding. So Coach Schaff will use his timeout very early. We've seen this before. So we'll be right back on LMC Media, and we'll see if the Coach Schaff can make the most of his one and only timeout here on LMC Media. Back here on LMC Media, I'm Troy McGraw alongside cameraman Nick Gutierrez and Rob Moretti, community sports producer. Third power play of the game for Mamaroneck, same amount they had in the last game we did against Rye-Towns Harrison, and they were 0 for 3, even though they scored 8 goals in that game, even strength goals. So we'll see if they can capitalize the third power play in this one. Mamaroneck just had the one penalty, and it was even. Is under. We have something here. Stoppage of play. The goal was off the boards a little. So we'll have a stoppage in play with 1:30 left. 1:30 left in the power play. 2:32 left in the game. I mean in the first period, excuse me. Seems like this game, with the physicality, it seems like this game is in the second or third period. Just the way how physical both teams have been. And the amount of penalties that ETBE's had. Their third is sometimes enough for a whole game. Takaya has it. He'll bring it in. He's skating nicely. Brings it to the corner, though. And behind the goal. Can't get, oh, he still has it. Deflects. There's Torrey with the pass, and they had a golden opportunity. Torrey tried to set up Notif. Instead, Rosabella makes his 11th save with 41 seconds left on the power play and 1:43 left in the first period. That's Will Stupart in the penalty box. Shot by Montoni gets knocked away before it could reach Rosabella. And that one gets cleared. Rita, they tell Rita to come and get it. He does, and he plays a little flicker away from the goal, and it's brought up by Knowles. Always scary when the goalie doesn't know if he should come and get it, and then he does, and then he's just able really to basically not do much with it, but it was enough. Right out of the box, almost went into his own player. That was really weird as the puck was being played right in front of the penalty box as Stupart was coming out. So Luca Razzatina was playing it right in front of the penalty box as Stupart was coming out, and they nearly went into each other. It was stopped as he came out and he didn't shut the door. He came out and played it, and the door was kept open. So nonetheless, the ref is in the penalty box now fixing it. This game has had a lot. It's had everything but a goal so far. A post, a couple penalties, offsetting penalties, 3 penalties from ETBE. Problem with the door, problem with the goal off the hinges. Everything. Everything but the kitchen sink. And that one is a lot of physical play as that continues there. And it's won by Denty. Loga has it. Still 10-6 on the scoreboard, but Rosabella made a save earlier for his 11. A lot of those was before we had the stoppage for his leg injury. As he was, Seward went into him, but he was pushed, which was the offsetting penalties. So we'll have about a 10-minute break between periods. 27.8 seconds as they'll cut the ice with the Zamboni. They got to get the Zamboni open there. See if Mamaroneck can score. They have it here, but it's knocked away by the Eagles. And Loga went to the ice, and he falls, and now it's a little 2-on-1. Rita with the save. Nice save made by Jeff Rita with 12 seconds left, and that was a huge one as that was a point-blank shot for Stupart. 2 seconds, one, and it's wide. Actually, it was Stupart and Dillon. I think Dillon took the shot after getting the pass from Stupart. So that was the best chance ETBE had in the period. Denty hit the post. That was the best shot Mamaroneck had. And they will cut the ice, and we'll be back in about 10 to 12 minutes here on LMC Media. We'll see you in 10 to 12 as you're not going to want to miss the rest of this game as it's 0-0, and it's probably the best regular season hockey game in Division I this season.
Large Mamba Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
Do you need space for a meeting, conference, or presentation?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our 768 square foot studio space is ideal for many types of productions, readings, recitals, rehearsals, and workshops. The space has video recording capability, as well as daylight temperature lighting, green screen, and stage. 2 additional rooms at 208 and 156 square feet can be used for any of your needs. Auditions, meetings, classes, workshops, one-on-one instructions, and more. Both rooms feature video monitors with Chromecasting capability, making presentations a breeze.
To reserve one or more of our spaces, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
My name is Sean. I'm a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour.
LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I've learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like, positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, it kind of feels like a family.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Everywhere you looked, you saw pain and loss.
The situation was dire, and I think we all needed to see some light in the darkness.
If you turned on the TV at night, all you saw were stories of loss and fear.
But on a local level, there was hope. And those were the stories that we wanted to focus on.
LMC stepped in and served as a communication bridge, not only to disseminate important information, but also to uplift our community.
LMC was able to showcase so many heroic acts taking place locally, stories that without hyperlocal media wouldn't have reached a viewing audience.
Welcome to LMC Media and our Community Conversations.
Our Community Conversations pieces were one way to let everyone know that despite all of the terrible tragedies taking place, there were amazing things happening in our community.
People look to those stories for hope and connection. I think that's what's so important. The fact that LMC has kept us all connected.
LMC taught us how to come together digitally. They helped us with every Zoom meeting from the start till now and kept us being able to connect with you.
I just want to thank LMC Media for being there for us throughout this emergency and for helping us look out for one another. You're a vital part of this community, and we could not function and govern and take care of our residents without your vital input.
Do you have a great idea for a YouTube video or a short film, but don't know how to make it happen?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our equipment cage is stocked with professional quality cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, cabling, and more. Our 768 square foot studio features a full lighting grid, wraparound green screen, teleprompter, TriCaster, and high-definition cameras.
To reserve equipment, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows,
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
how-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Roku in full high definition? Go to streaming channels and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand. Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Apple TV in full high definition? Go to the App Store and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Large Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
Do you need space for a meeting, conference, or presentation?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our 768 square foot studio space is ideal for many types of productions, readings, recitals, rehearsals, and workshops. The space has video recording capability, as well as daylight temperature lighting, green screen, and stage. 2 additional rooms at 208 and 156 square feet can be used for any of your needs. Auditions, meetings, classes, workshops, one-on-one instructions, and more. Both rooms feature video monitors with Chromecasting capability, making presentations a breeze.
To reserve one or more of our spaces, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
My name is Sean. I am a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour.
LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I've learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, kind of feels like a family.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Everywhere you looked, you saw pain and loss.
The situation was dire, and I think we all needed to see some light in the darkness.
If you turned on the TV at night, all you saw were stories of loss and fear.
But on a local level, there was hope. And those were the stories that we wanted to focus on.
LMC stepped in and served as a communication bridge, not only to disseminate important information, but also to uplift our community.
LMC was able to showcase so many heroic acts taking place locally, stories that without hyperlocal media wouldn't have reached a viewing audience.
Welcome to LMC Media and our community conversations.
Our community conversations pieces were one way to let everyone know that despite all of the terrible tragedies taking place, there were amazing things happening in our community.
People look to those stories for hope and connection. I think that's what's so important. The fact that LMC has kept us all connected.
LMC taught us how to come together digitally. They helped us with every Zoom meeting from the start till now and kept us being able to connect with you.
I just want to thank LMC Media for being there for us throughout this emergency and for helping us look out for one another. You're a vital part of this community, and we could not function and govern and take care of our residents without your vital input.
Do you have a great
Back here on LMC Media, I'm Charlie McGraw alongside Nick Gutierrez and LMC community sports producer Rob Moretti. We are back for the second period, 0-0, 10 shots in favor of the Tigers, 7 shots in favor of the Eagles of ETBE, Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Edgemont, quad team. Seward has it. Icing on ETBE. First time I think they iced the puck all game. Mamaroneck had 1 or 2. One was changed. Passing it just wide of Ramsey. Gets by Denty. Shot in, Rita makes the glove save. Nice save by Jeff Rita on the glove. So Rita has not missed a step, and the team lost Jack Freed. They hope to have him back, but he had a knee injury, and he was one of the best goalies they've had since Tommy Spiro. But then when Freed went down, they have Rita, and he stepped in, and he's been excellent. Mamaroneck always seems they always have a pretty decent goalie. She need. Probably because they usually always have a good team, but they usually always have one. And that one hits the side netting, and that was a shot by Kevin Torrey. That went wide on the side of the net. And they were trying to get that one to Torrey in front of the net, but Vaccaro, actually Truccio, could not. Torrey, they're looking for a penalty, but they won't get it. I'll tell you, both coaches have been in the ref's ears all game. Reffing sport is not easy, especially like hockey. You got to be know how to skate and skate up and down the ice, and then that the coaches are yelling at you the whole game. That doesn't help. This one will be brought up here by ETBE. In front, and it was shot wide. That one goes wide of Rosabella. Eastchester with ETBE with 2 shots in this period. The one that Rita saved, and that one goes way high and out of play, and they'll have to get a fresh puck. Is that one, I think it's stuck in the ceiling or something. Or actually went out of play even. Wide. And they'll get one from the scorer's table above, and they'll throw it down, which is where we used to call the game from, but now we call it in the where the fans used to sit in the stands. That shot is saved by Rosabella off of a long shot by Tyler Loga. Montoni has it. Getting out of the away was the official. Back to Loga. Shot, hit the post. How did that not go in? Right in front of the goal. And that was missed by Ramsey, sophomore Jack Ramsey, literally on the doorstep. Rob could have scored that, and that hits the post, and no goal. Seriously, wow. I don't know how that was missed. Ramsey was literally like 5 feet from the goal. He shot it, and it hit the post, outside of the post, and right there. As they had beat Rosabella's, he was on the other side of the goal. So all Ramsey had to do, and instead he hit the post. It looked like it was going right on the corner, instead it hit the post after Loga made a great pass to him. And Rita stops it, and they go after him a little, but then they back off. Wow, still 0-0. To the Jack Ramsey shot hit the post. So Denty's hit the post, now Ramsey's hit the post. How many posts is Mamaroneck going to hit? Takaya, he's got an open man. Notif, Takaya tried to shoot it himself. Didn't see Notif, but he had him wide open. Notif gets it, pokes it off the board, gets it himself, plays it in front and past Denty. And it's waved off as it won't get down there anyway, and Loga picks it up. Eastchester, ETBE shot is well wide. They tried to put it in. Notif got laid out there. Seward had it stolen away. Physicality is there. Notif, that'll be a penalty. And another hit there. Physicality is extra tonight. Rosabella was trying to get off the ice as they knew a penalty was coming. Notif for interference. So that'll be a penalty for interference on Notif, because he got hit hard and didn't like it and then came off. So Loga, I don't know, they didn't even realize, but it had to have as the arm came up, and Rosabella knew. He went to the bench. So first power play of the game for Eastchester. We'll see how they respond. Eastchester took over Bronxville Edgemont. As they'll clear it. Montoni coming after it, short-handed. He gets it, he comes around, he shoots, and he scores! Matt Montoni, short-handed. He finally solves JP Rosabella, and the Tigers lead 1-0. A short-handed goal. Montoni teaches Rosabella's got to stay in the net there, and he came around and he beat him, and that was Rosabella's fault. And it's 1-0 Tigers. Wow. He made 37 saves in the playoff game last year, 13 saves before this, 50 saves, and they finally scored. And the one that they scored on was nothing special. It was because he left the net. He left the net to get the puck, and Montoni scored right in the doorstep. And Montoni's got the second goal of in a row that in the game we covered, scoring first, and a shorthanded one with a 12:20 left in the period. Second period. What a goal. Matt Montoni, shorthanded. But the puck was coming around. He got by the defender, and then for some reason, Rosabella left his net, and when he left his net, Montoni beat him to it, and then he kind of hooked it in on the other side of the goal, and Mamaroneck leads 1-0. So shorthand, the first time they were on the penalty kill, about 30 seconds into the kill, they score. Tigers, so what I was saying was the 50 saves in a row. It was the last time these two played was in the playoffs last year, and they won 1-0 and 37 saves, and he had 13 saves until that shot. Actually, it was 12. The 50th shot was the goal because he's got 13 shots on goal, so one is the goal by Montoni. After he scored coming out of the penalty box last game we did. First goal of the game, and now this one. Second period, the Tigers come alive. This one's an icing on the power play. That's a big no-no. So on the power play, that's icing, and it's 1-0. Mamaroneck with 8 seconds left on the minor to notice for interference. Coach Schnapp already used his timeout in the first period. Eastchester has one if they need it. Notif, we just go to the bench. Coming in was Chris Matthews. That went off the skate of Shokrian. Knocked away by Loga. Matthews can't handle it. And Loga has it. That'll be icing as it goes by Rosabella. And it'll be another icing by Mamaroneck with their third of the game. Second, if you count the one that they took away. That one in front, and Rita covers it right away. Of course, we have a little extracurriculars after the whistle. Rita, the ref gets it out of Rita's glove, and they'll drop it again. 9:59 to go in the second period. The shorthanded goal, unassisted, Matt Montoni It was mishandled by the goalie, J.P. Rosabella, and then we got it by him. We got by actually the defender. There was a defender next to Rosabella. He had it, and Rosabella tried to stop him behind the net. Couldn't, and he scored on the other side. And Montoni's unassisted shorthanded makes it 1-0. Bench reacted late to that goal, too, even though it was on the side closest to them. Takaya plays it to Notif. Seward falls down in front. Spano plays it forward. Hit in the corner. Takaya has it. Plays it to Notif. Notif. Takaya. A lot of chirping from the benches. We play it, and the Eagles can't clear it. Montoni back on the ice after that shorthanded goal. He gets it here. And nice move, Matt Montoni. He gets it. The ref almost got in the way. He cuts forward, plays it back to Notif. Notif has it. And a long-range shot is wide by Knowles, Will Knowles. And that one is Spano. And then it was deflected by Montoni. And it was a save made by Rosabella. And Montoni, what a move, and what a pass! And a scores! Second chance goal! Scored by Jack Ramsey. So Ramsey redeems himself with the goal after he hit the post, and he scores on the second opportunity. It was a great initial save as Montoni made the great pass to Ramsey, and a great save by Rosabella. And then the second effort was scored by Ramsey, and it's 2-0 Tigers. So even though it was a rebound, I guess technically Montoni gets an assist because he set up the initial shot. So he gets an assist and a goal. Ramsey with 8:22 left in the second period. And Loga with the shot. Eastchester has it. Shot is wide of Rita. So it was a great initial save by J.P. Rosabella, but on Jack Ramsey. But then after Ramsey was stopped, he then followed his rebound and scored. And a good pass by Montoni, who has this goal and an assist. It's offsides, I think. It was offsides. They're switching it because of the offsides here. Wow. A lot of switching here. This one goes around. Played. Kept in there by Loga. He plays it forward. Penalty. Penalty on Mamaroneck. Penalty on Mamaroneck. Slashing. Hooking penalty. Ben Vaccaro. So Ben Vaccaro will go to the sin bin for 2 minutes. 2-minute hooking penalty, Ben Vaccaro. Didn't see it. These aren't the usual refs. They usually have these two refs that are very, very good, and these two refs are have a different, just have made some interesting calls tonight. We'll leave it at that. That one I did not see. I did not see a hook. if anything, I thought maybe there was a possible slash on Mamaroneck, possibly, but I didn't see that hook call by Vaquero. But Mamaroneck scored shorthanded, and they have another shot to score, another shorty, but this one is high by Seward. 2-0 lead Tigers. Shorthanded goal, Matt Montoni, and then he assisted Jack Ramsey on the rebound, and then he scored after he hit the post earlier. And this one is cleared away, and they'll switch up the penalty kill line. Actually, just Seward will switch with Takaya, Riku Takaya. Only did Eastchester give up the goal. JP Rosabella will play it out. Last time they played the puck, they scored on him. But last time they had a power play, Eastchester, they would go. They gave up with the goal, the first goal of the game. This one intercepted by Loga, and he just misses it down behind the goal, where actually Montoni comes and gets it. So he's already got one shorthanded goal and an assist, but he's pinned against the boards and they steal it from him. Takaya hustling over, he gets it for a second. This one goes wide. And Montoni has it. Shorthanded for 6 seconds, 5. And Montoni, and a save made by Rosabella. And he gets knocked out. And then he's down on the ice and he looks hurt. And Montoni goes into the boards and he's hurt. And the play's waved off. And we got 2 injuries. We'll be right back. LMC Media, Rosabella's hurt and Montoni's hurt. We'll be right back.
My name is Sean. I am a regular. LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like, positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. Just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, you know, it kind of feels like a family.
Back here on LMC Media, I'm Troy McGraw alongside Nick Gutierrez and Rob Moretti, the LMC community sports producer. Penalty minor, Matt Montoni. It looked like he got pushed into the boards, but they said maybe goaltender interference because he took the glove off of Rosabella when he went by. Unintentionally, obviously, but didn't look like a penalty. And Rita with the save is there on the penalty kill. So this is the third This is the third power play of the game for Eastchester. Mamaroneck has had 3. No goals for either team on the power play. Mamaroneck did have a shorthanded one, though. And that one is high and nearly hit the net. I don't know how that didn't hit the net over here right in front of us. That came whizzing by off the glass, and then it stayed away from the net. And that one is saved by Rosabella Notif. And we got a fight in front as no goal, and they stay out of the way. They were right in front, and Notif nearly scored as Rosabella made the save, and ref waves it off. This one is beyond chippy, too. Whoa, that hit behind the play. The ref didn't see it, but that was boarding. A lot of things they're not seeing out there, as this one's chippy, beyond chippy. It's like a whole bowl of chips. That one is wide of Rita, and he makes another good save. Cleared. He's got 16 saves, Jeff Rita. Denty has it here. Mano a mano with the player, and he gets hit into the boards, and that was dangerous, and they didn't call anything. No, this game is out of control. The refs have completely lost the game. They're not doing anything, and that was definitely a boarding as Denty goes into the boards. And yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the regular refs we have, and these two guys are it looks like they're new to reffing, because there's been a lot of questionable calls on both sides. That was dangerous play. Denty got boarded into, and they didn't call anything. Right in front of the refs. But seriously, very dangerous play. This third period's going to be interesting now, from a chippy perspective, and you're not allowed to fight in high school hockey or you get ejected. I don't think there will, but there'll just be some big, more chippy hits. Another hit there. That one, though, kind of going into the boards was Chuccio, so nothing wrong with that, really. That one saved by Rita. He has it, and he jumps on it, and they push away, and the goal goes with him. Great save by Jeff Rita. He's got 18. Both teams have 18 shots, but Eastchester has given up 2 goals. JP Rosabella and Mamaroneck has 2 goals, so both with 18 shots, but Mamaroneck leads 2-0. There's the penalty over for Montoni. Tony's got a goal, an assist, and a penalty. This one played by Ramsey, who has the second goal. Stolen by Mamaroneck, brought out by Will Knowles. And that one caught in front, it goes over. Matt Montoni gets by one defender. Looks like another penalty. Yeah, it'll be a penalty. Penalty on Mamaroneck. It looks like Montoni with a cross check. So Montoni goes right back to the box, and he'll be there for at least, well, if Eastchester scores, it'll negate it, but he'll be there for 1:58, and then 2 seconds in the third period, excuse me. This is the second. Hooking. A hooking penalty. Montoni, 4th penalty. Coach Schiaparelli's telling his team, I can hear from here, telling them to keep their heads. They thought that message should have been sent a while ago, but I mean, you're up 2-0. 4th penalty, 4th power play for Eastchester. No power play goals, just the shorthanded goal by Mamaroneck and Matt Montoni. Loga going after it behind the goal when they clear it out, and Denty has it. And he gets a shot. Rita with another save. Jeff Rita's on, and net 19 saves now for Jeff Rita. That's Rytown Harrison when they won 8-0. They had to make about 24 saves, I think. Something like that. That one, another save made by Rita. And another one as it's wide and the goal goes off the hinge. 21. More shots now for ETBE than Mamaroneck. Nice save, Rita, again. And that one is wide, 55 seconds. So they can't get anything by Jeff Rita. 22 shots, 22 saves. Fox has the pressure here. Fox with the hit, and he goes down after. That one goes wide. Rita gets a glove on it. And the clock is stopped with 31.1 seconds. Yeah, he made 25 saves last week, Jeff Rita. The last game he did on air Saturday. Rytown Harrison, they scored right off the face-off. They won the face-off and they scored as they beat Rita. And it is Will Stupart, and it's 2-1. So Eastchester Tuckahoe Bronxville Edgemont has a power play goal. It hit the post, the far post, right off the face-off win. Stupart, as soon as he won the face-off, he shot it towards the goal and he scored. So it hit the post in 29 seconds left in the second period, and it's 2-1. That was a power play goal. Couple hits there. Notiff lost his stick, and we'll have a power play penalty called on ETBE as they'll touch up, and it's a power play coming, a slash. That is clear and evident, and the refs got it right. A slash on Eastchester Tuckahoe Bronxville Edgemont, and it'll be a power play for Mamaroneck. They haven't scored a power play goal yet. They had it. It'll be Earl Gritzinger. He had the first penalty, and he has another. Come into him. He goes into him. So Robella makes the save. The puck goes in after. Coach Steve Forzagilia really getting animated and yelling and screaming. Enough for over there. And the shot at the buzzer, Montoni, and it goes wide. And that'll be the end of the second. So 3 goals in the second period, 2 from Mamaroneck, 1 for Eastchester Tuckahoe Bronxville. We'll have the Zamboni cut, and then we'll be back with the third period here on LMC Media.
Largemont Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. podcasting, social media, in your schools, watching your government, with your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
Do you need space for a meeting, conference, or presentation?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our 768 square foot studio space is ideal for many types of productions, readings, recitals, rehearsals, and workshops. The space has video recording capability, as well as daylight temperature lighting, green screen, and stage. 2 additional rooms at 208 and 156 square feet can be used for any of your needs. Auditions, meetings, classes, workshops, one-on-one instructions, and more. Both rooms feature video monitors with Chromecasting capability, making presentations a breeze.
To reserve one or more of our spaces, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
My name is Sean. I'm a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour.
LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I've learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like, positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, kind of feels like a family.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Everywhere you looked, you saw pain and loss.
The situation was dire, and I think we all needed to see some light in the darkness.
If you turned on the TV at night, all you saw were stories of loss and fear.
But on a local level, there was hope. And those were the stories that we wanted to focus on.
LMC stepped in and served as a communication bridge, not only to disseminate important information, but also to uplift our community.
LMC was able to showcase so many heroic acts taking place locally, stories that without hyperlocal media wouldn't have reached a viewing audience.
Welcome to LMC Media and our community conversations.
Our community conversations pieces were one way to let everyone know that despite all of the terrible tragedies taking place, there were amazing things happening in our community.
People look to those stories for hope and connection. I think that's what's so important. The fact that LMC has kept us all connected.
LMC taught us how to come together digitally. They helped us with every Zoom meeting from the start till now and kept us being able to connect with you.
Just want to thank LMC Media for being there for us throughout this emergency and for helping us look out for one another. You're a vital part of this community, and we could not function and govern and take care of our residents without your vital input.
Do you have a great idea for a YouTube video or a short film, but don't know how to make it happen?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our equipment cage is stocked with professional quality cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, cabling, and more. Our 768 square foot studio features a full lighting grid, wraparound green screen, teleprompter, TriCaster, and high definition cameras.
To reserve equipment, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows.
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
How-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Roku in full high definition? Go to streaming channels and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand. Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Apple TV in full high definition? Go to the App Store and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Large Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
Do Do you need space for a meeting, conference, or presentation?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our 768 square foot studio space is ideal for many types of productions, readings, recitals, rehearsals, and workshops. The space has video recording capability, as well as daylight temperature lighting, green screen, and stage. 2 additional rooms at 208 and 156 square feet can be used for any of your needs. Auditions, meetings, classes, workshops, one-on-one instructions, and more. Both rooms feature video monitors with Chromecasting capability, making presentations a breeze.
To reserve one or more of our spaces, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
My name is Sean. I'm a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour.
LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like, positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, kind of feels like a family.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Everywhere you looked, you saw pain and loss.
The situation was dire, and I think we all needed to see some light in the darkness.
If you turned on the TV at night, all you saw were stories of loss and fear.
But on a local level, there was hope. And those were the stories that we wanted to focus on.
LMC stepped in and served as a communication bridge, not only to disseminate important information, but also to uplift our community.
LMC was able to showcase so many heroic acts taking place locally, stories that without hyperlocal media wouldn't have reached a viewing audience.
Welcome to LMC Media and our community conversations.
Our community conversations pieces were one way to let everyone know that despite all of the terrible tragedies taking place, there were amazing things happening in our community.
People look to those stories for hope and connection. I think that's what's so important. The fact that LMC has kept...
Welcome into the third period here. 2-1 lead for Mamaroneck, and they have a 1 minute 51 second power play as still in the box. Oh, it's not what you wanted to do, but it is held by Rita, as because of the power play goal with 29 seconds left in the game period by Will Stupart. It is 2-1. Stupart's had a penalty, a power play goal. Mamaroneck has it here. Denty. Denty brings it to Takaya. Takaya has it. Mamaroneck, this is their 4th power play. Eastchester scored on their 4th power play, so we see if Mamaroneck can score on theirs. They have a shorthanded goal by Matt Montoni, and he assisted on Jack Ramsey's goal. And a nice save made by the goalie, J.P. Rosabella. His 23rd save. Same amount of saves for Jeff Rita. 23. The shot, save by Rita. Oh, it was a good chance for David O'Shaughnessy, but it was saved by Jeff Rita, and it's still 2-1 Tigers. That could have been a shorthanded goal. Takaya with a bad angle, and he puts it wide. And this Denty will have it. He plays it in. And it'll be played to Takaya. Back to Denty. 30 seconds left on the Mamaroneck power play, and a save made by Rosabella. Rosabella's about 5'5". Just for a goalie, it's there. And a power play slash. No, actually a hook, excuse me. A hook right in front of a couple of Eastchester parents who are filming the game. I guess so Eastchester can do the scouting report on it. Besides that, no parents allowed. And it's a hook, 83, so it'll be a 5-on-3 for 15 seconds. 5-on-3 for 15 seconds for Mamaroneck. A hook by Will O'Shaughnessy. His 2nd penalty of the game. So him and Gertzinger and Montoni have both had 2 penalties. They win the face-off, and with the 5-on-3 you need to, but then Eastchester gets it. Loga has it as he chases. And a man's out of the box. And he came and he cleared it, did Gertzinger. Icing on the power play with 1:34 left on the man advantage is the 5-on-3, 15 seconds, and they couldn't get a shot off. Face off in front of Rita after the rare power play icing by Mamaroneck. 26 shots for Mamaroneck and 2 goals, 24 shots and 1 goal for Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Edgemont. Charlie Denty comes up with it. From the power play, he skates, and he tried to pass it to Loga or Seaward, but it got knocked away, and now it's cleared by the Eagles. Tony will pick it up. 55 seconds left on the power play. And O'Shaughnessy's penalty. Play it back. Denty towards the goal. Loga had a chance, but it was too far in front of him. This one played across to Denty from Montoni. Denty plays it to big Thomas Seward. He loses it in the corner. He wrestles for it. Both players fall to the ground. Montoni comes away with it. He's got Denty, but he can't pass it to him as he's being harassed. 15 seconds left, and he finally gets it to Denty. Denty shot knocked away by Rosabella, and Montoni with 7 seconds and the power play will be over. And Denty shot, Rosabella has it, and he was interfered with. as Rosabella lost his stick. He's asking for it, and he'll get it. 1 second left on the penalty. This is the blue line. We got the benches ready. Face off in front of the Eastchester bench. Coming right back in from the box as he'll be there in the door to the penalty box is once again stuck. The ref gets it and he closes it. He played around and knocked out. Shot, save made by Rita, and he has it all along, and he makes a nice good play by Jeff Rita. This one dropped and played back. Ramsey has it. He plays it forward. Intercepted by Eastchester. In there, and Rita gloves it. It would have been wide, but he gloves it just to be sure. And it's another save in the column for Jeff Rita. He's got 25 saves. 26 shots taken by both teams. 2-1 lead from Mamaroneck, 12:40 to go. Intercepted by Ramsey, played up by Mamaroneck, and a couple of physical plays. That one hit the ceiling. So that's like an icing as it hits the ceiling on Mamaroneck, so that the equivalent that to an icing. So it'll be a face-off in front of the goal. As Athletic Director Barry Sulman is having a conversation with our Rob Moretti. This one dropped in front of the goal and a save made on the blocker, stick side of the blocker by Jeff Rita. Another save, 26 saves now for Jeff Rita. They said it was deflected. They wave it off, no icing, deflected into the zone. Good call by the officials. That was the right call, it was deflected. And another fall. Ice, I wonder if it's a lot of falls in this game. First period more. In the third period, there's been a couple, but the second there wasn't as many, but they play it up. We're right in front. That was David O'Shaughnessy, the sophomore. Takaya has it. He gets hit. Official was bench wanted a penalty. Could have been. It was a collision though, so might not have been. And they call offsides. Icing, excuse me. Icing on Eastchester with 11:09 left. 26 saves for Rita. Figure he'd definitely have 30 before this one's over. This one played right in front of the bench. We got a penalty. Penalty on Eastchester. It was a interference, roughing. I think roughing because he knocked the player to the ground and then he hit him in a third penalty for David O'Shaughnessy. Third penalty for the sophomore O'Shaughnessy. Mamaroneck 0 for 4 on the power play. They have a shorthanded goal and an even strength goal. a shot taken by Denty. Mamaroneck could really use their first power play goal of the game to make it 3-1 on their 5th power play. Because they definitely need some insurance, although Rita's played well. Only goal was right off the face-off win, a goal that kind of bounced in. That was a tough one because it went right off the draw, the face-off on a power play by Will Stupart. But really, the man advantage didn't do anything. Although maybe if another defender was there, he could have blocked it, but probably not on the power play goal for Will Stupart for Eastchester. Their only goal. Stupart with the power play goal. 29 seconds left in the second. 12:20 left in the second period. The first goal was Matt Montoni, shorthanded, and then 8:22 left in the second period. Montoni assisted Jack Ramsey. To Ramsey follow up on the second chance shot. This one clear of Denty. Denty falls. Eastchester shorthanded here, and it's a 2-on-1, and that Rita! I don't know how that didn't go in. A great save by Rita, and another good save as the Mamaroneck bench reacts. But nearly a goal on the rebound by Stupart. Stupart had a chance to score his second goal of the game shorthanded. Would have been the first shorthanded goal for Eastchester. Instead, it was stopped by Rita, and he's got 28 saves now. And then it looked like a great initial save by Rita, and then to get back and kind of, he didn't save it, but he kind of just made the stop, and then he made another stop as it stopped in front. Mamaroneck's on the power play. Play it forward. Loga plays it to Seward. Two biggest players on the ice passed it to one another. Can't be kept in, and Mamaroneck will skate around with it with 9:35 left and 40 seconds left on the power play. Loga has it. Montoni. Shot, scores! Thomas Seward, assisted by Matt Montoni, who's got 2 assists and a shorthanded goal, and Mamaroneck leads 3-1, and that could be enough for the Tigers here with 9:19 to play. Their first power play goal of the game on their 5th power play, and Seward scores from Montoni, who has 2 assists now, and the Tigers lead 3-1 with 9:19 left in the period. Thomas Seward scores with 9:19 left in the game. And coming out of the box will be O'Shaughnessy. So 5th power play is the charm for Eastchester. Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Edgemont. They can't stop the 5th power play as they stopped the first 4 of Mamaroneck, but they couldn't stop it. On the kill, hit right in front of us, Knowles and O'Shaughnessy. He doesn't want to get his 4th penalty, so he kind of backed off. 9 minutes to go, so Seward, the senior, with the 3rd goal of the game. Ramsey, the sophomore, Montoni, the sophomore, who has 2 assists, and that one batted down. This game's big. Big if Mamaroneck can hold on and keep their undefeated and their good regular season record. They could get the 1 seed in the playoffs and home ice advantage throughout, as that's how they're doing the playoffs this year. Home ice, they won't be neutral because of the COVID and the no fans. It should be next Saturday, and we'll have it here for you. Of course, they'd have to win a game or 2 before that to get in the finals of the Division I section championship. Eastchester has it. That could have been a high sticking. Getting away with it was Truccio. 7:55 left in the game. Carroll blocks it, Van Vaccaro. This shot save made by Rita. He dropped it and then he picks it up and gloves it. Shot number 30. 29 saves for Jeff Rita. Loga has it. Big Tyler Loga. Tough to tell, I don't have any heights, but he's got to be about 6'4", 6'5". He kind of got a shove. He had to bend down and shove Stupart. This one caught in the air and knocked down by Charlie Denty. Played back to Loga. Tyler Loga plays it forward, and it's stopped by the Eagles. Thanks so much for watching us here on LMC Media and online. Montoni has it. And he hits the post. That would have been his second goal and to add to his 2 assists. So he had 2 goals, 2 assists. Instead, he hits he clanks it off the post crossbar, left post crossbar area. Nearly another assist for him. And Montoni is playing great. He's got the goal, 2 assists, and hit a post. That's the 3rd post. Say a post crossbar. It's the 3rd post Mamaroneck has hit. He hit one. Ramsey hit one. And Denty hit one. They have 3 goals and they hit 3 posts. Yet Eastchester has more shots on goal than them. 30 shots for the Eagles, 28 for the Tigers. Because the ones that hit the post, they don't count on shots on goal because they don't have to be saved. The shot on goal has to be saved. Offsides by, would have been for Seward. Touches up. It's Barenblock. Intercepted before it could get to Seward by Gretzinger. Played off the glass by Shokrian. This one right in front of the bench. Takaya has it. Notif. Jake Spano plays it in. Knocked down in front and had to sit on it was Rosabella. 5:29 left. It'll be a face-off in front of him. As Mamaroneck can add one, and they can basically put this one to bed now. Eastchester wins this face-off. Play it forward. Played up by the Eagles. Have a 3-on-2 for the moment, but getting back. And that's a penalty. And that one save made by Mamaroneck, as that was a penalty. Penalty on Will Knowles. He can't believe it. Hooking for Will Knowles. So he'll go to the box for 2 for hooking. Could not believe it was him. It's tough to tell. It definitely was a hooking though. It's a good call. And the Eagles will look for, they're 1 for 4 on the power play. We'll need this one as they're down with 5:13 to go. Eagles win the faceoff, which you want to do on the power play, but then the Tigers kill it right away. Skating the length of the ice there was Gretzinger. Save made, and it's cleared by Loga. Loga takes it, and he clears it up the boards with 1:10 left in the Eastchester power play. 4:20 left in this game, 3-1. A goal and 2 assists for Matt Montoni. A goal for Jack Ramsey. A rebound, a save made by Jeff Rita, his 31st. And a goal for Thomas Seward. That's the only goal in this period is the one by Seward, assisted by Montoni. Rita tried to get a glove on it, but it was too far away from him. So they play on in front of the goal and knocked around by in front of the goal mouth. It would have been an own goal off of Denty, but it went wide. And that one's stuffed in, and they score. So this one is not over yet, as Will Stupert scores unassisted in front of the net, and he just stuffs it in past Rita, and that's how you got to beat Jeff Rita. She might have been put in by Louis Gentile, because that's what the ref said. It sounded like he said 51. It was either Stupart. I think it was Stupart second. We'll say Stupart assisted by Gentile, because it was he was right in front and he just stuffed it in the goal, really like as close as you could get. So 2 goals. Second power play goal for him, as he scored right off the faceoff, and he scored. So the junior Will Stupart has 2 goals. 3:41 left in game. Delayed offsides as Eastchester tags up. Takaya has it. So first period it was 0-0, and now it's 3-2 in the third. Will Stupart with 2 goals for ETBE, and desperate save by Rosabella as they needed that, and it's still 3-2. And that one shot wide of Shokrian. Note if 2:40 to go. See if Eastchester wants to pull Rosabella. I would say probably with, I don't know, 130, 140. You don't have to have the puck in the Mamaroneck zone. Scoring summary was the 2 goals by Stupart, both power play goals. A shorthanded goal, offsides there by Mamaroneck. A goal by Seward, which if it stands, this score stands, it'll be the winning goal. 9:19 left, assisted by Matt Montoni. He scored shorthanded in the second period to Montoni. He has assisted Jack Ramsey. Ramsey and Montoni in the second period scored 3 minutes and 58 seconds apart. Timeout Eastchester. They'll use their one and only timeout, as you can't take them with you, so you might as well use them. We'll be right back on LMC Media. Oh, excuse me. It looked like they were calling timeout. Eastchester was going to call timeout. They were about to call it, and they went to do it, but instead we play on here, as the coach for Eastchester signaled for timeout. One of his players went over like they were calling timeout, but he never called it. Thank you, Nick Gutierrez, cameraman, for waking me up. But it did look like they called timeout, so if they need that timeout, they still got it. Icing. 1:52 left. Got to figure now's a good time, because they could pull their goalie now, and then you call timeout, and you draw up a play with your 5 men, but they're leaving the little, their goalie. Rosabella is staying in there. So Rosabella still stays in 1:52. I might pull him now. You got the face-off right in front of Rita. Now's as good a time as any. They're going to pull him. I mean, you got to pull him. You're down 3-2. This is a big game for seeding purposes, although ETBE does have a loss. But if they beat Mamaroneck, Takaya brings it up, and good thing they didn't pull, because Mamaroneck got it right away. 1:35 left in this game. regulation. Third period. And Mamaroneck just trying to keep it away. They're going to bring it up and see if Rosabella follows. He looks content with staying in there. That one hits the ceiling, and that's icing. So they'll drop the puck right in front. Because every time the puck hits the ceiling, whoever went off it, equivalent to icing. So there's 1:06 left. 32 saves for Jeff Rita. 26 saves for Rosabella after making 37 and a 1-0 shutout win in the playoffs last year. So now Eastchester will call their timeout, their one and only timeout. Now he calls it about 1:20 after I thought he was taking it. So we'll be right back on LMC Media. Our final stoppage of this one, 1:06 remaining. Come back in a minute for this one.
Well, he's coming out, so I don't think they're gonna. I mean,
Back here on LMC Media, I'm Troy McGraw alongside cameraman Nick Gutierrez and LMC community sports producer Mr. Rob Moretti. Face off right in front of Rosabella with 1:06 left after Eastchester coach Steve Forzagilia used his only timeout of the game. See if they can clear it and bring it up and get a chance to get Rosabella out. Instead, Notice does a good job of keeping it in as there's 55 seconds left. Mamaroneck's up 2-1. Rosabella, they bring it to the blue line, and Rosabella comes there, and it's offsides. They're offsides. Killer. Rosabella will have to stay in as that'll be offsides, and they'll face off there. So a costly offsides for Eastchester. Rosabella will have to go right back into the crease as they'll have the face-off. Mamaroneck almost won the face-off. Kept by Eastchester. Rosabella goes, and they yell to go in as the one player coming in was Ing. Ing came in, and icing Mamaroneck with 29.9 seconds. So Tigers lead 3-2. They ice the puck. Face off in front of Rita. The face off in front of Rita is held hard by Notif. Good job by Notif to hold the puck there. And Takaya wins it. He brings it over. Seward has it. There's only 20 seconds left. Eastchester finally has it. Takaya with the big hit. And it's played up. And it's cleared. And that won't be an icing. And it'll be in front of the empty net with 10 seconds to go. And Eastchester needs a miracle. They play it forward. And Rita will just put it up behind the goal. And that will end the game. The Tigers win 3-2 as Mamaroneck wins 3-2, and they go and celebrate with Jeff Rita as they were able to clear it and able to stop the last second. And with the pulled goalie, I think they only had one shot on goal with the goalie pulled. And Rita will finish with 33 saves, and his counterpart Rosabella will finish with 27 6 saves. So the final score, 3-2. Good game, hard-fought battle. Stick taps on both sides as the LMC Media Community Sports producer is Rob Moretti. The LMC Executive Director is Matt Sullivan. And once again, for my cameraman, Nick Gutierrez, I'm Charlie McGraw saying thanks so much for watching and have a great evening.